Yeah, it's amazing.
When you first got to the studio, we were talking about the signings you were just at and how this wrestling thing has evolved with all these signings and everything else. And I was thinking about obviously your career and where you were, and at the time I think Flair was champion. If this accident doesn't take place, clearly you were going to become the new heavyweight champion. Do you think Ric Flair's historic story of this iconic wrestler remains the same, or does he get pushed into the oblivion?
Well, I'll blow your mind worse than that. What would Sting have been?
Mm. Yes.
Forget Rick. What would Sting? Where would he have rolled into the game? Right?
That's why you're smarter than me, man. I wasn't even thinking about that.
You know, because Lex Luger, Sting, the Road Warriors, Barry Windham, they all got these big money contracts after I crash and burn. Nikita gets turned babyface. He gets a huge, bajillion-dollar contract. And the world that I lived in was measured off the work and the lineage and the history and the Harley Races of the world and the Dory Funks and the Jack Briscoes and the men that had made, wrestling what it was. And we were going in a toe-to-toe battle against New York to give a better bell-time to bell-time product than anybody in the industry. They were entertainment, we were wrestling. And we were fighting out there tooth and nail to bring that product out. So my question would be, how would that landscape would have changed? And Ric Flair is one of the greatest performers to ever lace up a pair of boots. I'll never ever say Rick would not have been umpteen world time champion and whatnot. He and I may have traded it back and forth, where we were, a whole bunch, and he may have jumped ship and gone to the WWE way sooner, and the Crockett's may still have crashed, and I may have gone to the WWE. Because truth be known, Andre the Giant that gave me that name wanted me to go to the WWE before I ever went to Mid-South, before any of that ever happened. His game plan for me was to go to work for the WWE from day one. So it all happened, for a reason, played out like it did. And I like to think that all that talent would have found its way through and still made something of herself and had opportunities, but it would have looked different.
Yeah.
Yeah.